Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Life is a joy. This is going to be a fun video, so hope you enjoy it. A couple good tips about keeping your drawers closed in your RV as you go down the road, and a visit with some friends that I think you'll enjoy. I love to see baby farm animals, so I think you will too. Okay, on the last video, Debbie said we would be showing you how I actually secured the drawers. T-nuts, don't know if you can see them very well right there, but I'll show them to you. This is the package. And you actually drill a hole, and this goes on the back side. And I just use a little board on the front so I don't mess up my face. And then I use a pair of vice grips to squeeze it, and these little teeth will go right into the back side of your face. Not your face, but the face of the cabinet. Then what you have is every time you put this in, you have a threaded metal hole. I'm just putting a washer over a thumb screw. With this on the back side, it will not pull through your wood face. And you can just simply, every time you need to secure your drawer, and I'll show these to you after we're finished, every time you need to secure your drawer, you simply put this into the hole on the face. Then that will hold it in place. You just do your thumb screw. This will catch both drawers. You'll be in good shape. Now I'm using a 5/16 bit, and I've already measured. So I measured to the center, and then I measured up and down, and then we're just going to go ahead and drill a hole. There you go. Now we have a hole. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the vice grips, and this is just a little piece of cedar. It's a cedar shim. I'm going to slip this T-nut in from the back side right here and just start it with my fingers. And now we're going to reach up behind, put this on the face so we don't mar the face, reach up behind and just squeeze that. And it will put that T-nut right in without harming my face. Now I feel of it, feels like the top is still out just a hair. So I'm just going to simply do that again. Okay, now we're in good shape. Now we'll just take and put a thumb screw there, show you. Now once this is repainted and everything, it won't be very noticeable. Besides, it's in between two drawers, but you can see that the thumb screw goes right in there. So we have a permanent fix with the thumb screw in, a washer. We'll put a little bit of felt on the back side of that washer, and that will hold the drawers secure. We don't have to think about them coming out at all. So we've already got 2 of these done. Got a couple more to do. And my little painter is putting a finish coat on the woodwork back here. Look at her go. Hey, cutie.
Hey.
Give us a big smile. There you go. Are you having fun?
I am.
So did you get the cabinet in the back already?
It's done.
Finish on it? Oh,
It's
awesome.
done. You can go back there and look at it.
No, it'll look great.
First coat's done.
First coat's done. Okay. Now the cabinet, my camera and electronic storage area up here, I have insulated, and absolutely zero sweating. Another pretty cold night last night, and we had no sweating. So I put a little handle on there. It's a little different. I just put a little piece of 1x and a magnetic catch. So we have a handle there, and the cool thing about it is when you pull it up to the top, the magnetic catch sticks to the metal roof, holds it open just wonderfully. Now you can see the insulation back here in the back. It's all real hard now, but it's closed cell. It's great stuff from Home Depot. I also insulated the sides, and I'm going to cover that with great stuff. But this is the old rock, what they used to call rock type insulation. And it's still used for sound control and fire control. So I had some of that, so I put it up there in the corners, and I'm going to cover that with this. Then once I get all finished, I will trim this down so that it looks a little neater. And man, it insulated well. So very pleased with how that's turned out. I think it's going to hold all of my camera equipment without a problem. And let's see, Debbie is back here putting another coat on. Are you?
No, I'm watching paint dry.
Oh, she's watching paint dry. Okay, so there's our little cabinet for clothes or whatever she wants to put in there. And I'm going to put a cover over all this bottom down here, and it'll have a little countertop on it too, so she needs it to fold clothes or whatever she wants to do with it. Okay, I'm just here to serve this beautiful woman. Mm-hmm. I am.
I know. I require a lot, don't I? High maintenance.
Low maintenance. Well, Debbie is painting the edge of the drawers. I did a little sanding on a couple of them to straighten them up a little bit, since we were doing the work anyway. And she does such a fine job painting. I think she's my official painter from now on.
Rather be a painter than a sander.
You'd rather be a hammer than a nail? Look at you go. Okay. So a little bit of drying and we'll be ready to rock and roll, huh?
Well, you have some more stuff to do outside, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. You better get your stuff done. You need to fill us up with water.
Well, I'm getting ready to put on another sea level. This is my bathtub tank, where my bathtub and shower will go into. So I don't need to know if it has a little bit of water in it. What I need to know is when it's getting close to being full. So that's why I put it up here pretty close to the top. So if it ever shows full, it is really full. But I'm going to go ahead and we'll put some black tape over here. It says that these wires should go to the top and to the right if possible. So that's where I'm going to tape them right there. And then I'll hook them up to this and it'll be rocking and a-rolling. Now this is the wrong tank. They sent me the wrong size. I was going to put it up between my frame, but the shipping and all that stuff, I just decided, even though they sent me the wrong tank, I asked for a tank with no holes at all. But even though they sent me the wrong tank, I just decided to make it work. It will take up some of our storage area underneath. It will also take care of the excess water from the bathtub. So how exciting.
Yep, here we are. We're on our way out to stay on our friend's property for a night. And just another little test trip, I guess. So thought it'd be fun to come out and visit them. And the weather is beautiful, beautiful weather today, and the mountains look so pretty. And there Jim's got his camera, backup cameras working there, so he's looking at, he can use the backup cameras to see who's beside him and all that. Pretty cool. It looks beautiful. Yeah.
Well, some of you know where we're at now. We're at Steve and Darylyn's. Off-grid living, really. Really off-grid.
Really? We're not playing it.
And we got lost, but one of their neighbors knew where they lived. But we have zero cell service. Only AT&T works out here. And we happen to not have any AT&T. We have Verizon and we have T-Mobile. But we're just so excited to be here, and we're just going to spend some time together. Maybe have breakfast together in the morning. It'll be really fun.
You bet.
And Darylyn is getting ready to feed the baby. I hear the baby. Here's the bus. It is beautiful out here tonight. There's the Little Dipper. Don't know if you can see that. But we're gonna video a little bit of the baby.
Can I open?
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby, do you want to eat? Let me get in the door.
Oh my goodness.
Right here, honey. She'll be 2 weeks tomorrow.
Oh, she's a sweetie.
This is Bessie, and then this one is her sister Jenny.
And the chickens, I love. Sorry, but I love the smell in here.
I do too.
Look at that little tail going. Look at that tail. Now this feeds my soul right here.
You know, one of the questions that would probably get asked the most is people want to know if the chickens and the goats get along all right together.
Oh,
and you can
yeah.
tell they get along just fine.
Oh, yeah. Well, Steve took over duties here.
Yeah, sometimes she's got a pretty strong suction going there, so sometimes I have to pinch the
Give it a
nipple.
little air.
Gets to where she can't get much out of it, so I have to let a little air in.
Oh, how cute
Isn't that
is
awesome?
this?
All
It
right,
is.
this is my little pudgy poo.
I think Steve
have
is
my
vlogging, so I'm vlogging Steve vlogging this morning.
I should get my phone so we can all do this.
And Debbie is doing the magic. Keto pancakes, woo-woo!
Keto pancakes and keto
Bacon
bread.
and eggs and keto bread. Ain't it great? I'm ready too. And coffee.
Not quite.
All right.
It'll be ready in a minute.
And we're just sitting here grinning.
Yeah, we are.
Mutton or rye, picking and grinning. That's you. There you go. There's your.
It's quiet out here now. The wind blows a little bit, just as breezy right now. There's their house. And the mountains are just gorgeous out here. I'm telling you, it is beautiful. There's the goat house. Ain't it great? It is gorgeous. So the sun's going to be coming over the back mountains in just a little bit, and we'll be able to see color on these mountains out here in the front.
That breakfast was awesome. Thank you. Oh, well, you're welcome, of course.
Isn't it beautiful out here?
It is beautiful.
Stand right there. I'm going to take your picture. Here's the tractor, and here's Steve. Which one's older?
Well, we're both more out.
Okay, here are the things that Jim devised to keep the drawers from flying open. As you can see, they're on there now. And then they're really easy to take out. And there we put a pad, took one of these little pads and put it on the back.
And that pad is...
Pad is to protect it, and it's those felt pads that you get to go on the bottom of your furniture. They hold it in, so then you put it back in there. And we just needed 4 of them.
And so 4, and we're all secure, ready to go.
Ready to go. Works great.
So we have had a really great time here. It's just a beautiful place, and we've just enjoyed it. So, until next time,
Life is a joy.
life is a joy.
Here we're driving through the mountains, going back to our house after visiting the Robertsons. What a beautiful drive. It's 13 miles up there, and Darylyn told me there are 50 curves. So it is a curvy road.
Well, we're having a nice drive through the mountains. It's beautiful, isn't it, babe?
Yes, it is.